let's talk about Porsche GB. It was Snetterton round 2 of the season, but it was a fun one because the organisers had organised that the race would get wet at the start of race 2. However, this is 6 minutes to go in race 1, and you can see that it is starting to rain. With 6 minutes to go. So, how wet does it get? They, of course, go to the talented Mr. Sam Fitzpatrick.
Look at that handsome man.
So, I didn't realise I do this with my head.
What, do you lean?
Yeah, have a look at it. I mean, the frame rate isn't great on the camera. But I'm really, like,
I get mocked all the time, and I tell people, yeah, I bet you do it as well.
The last few laps, it became borderline faster to pit.
This is what we want to see, the world's best having to challenge with the conditions.
And we're still on the wets at this point. Oh, so it's still on the slicks. One driver pitted for wets, and they were 20 seconds a lap faster at the end. But this is going on to the last lap. Oh, this is Pete getting involved in a little collision with Will. I mean, there's no grip on the racing line whatsoever.
Wow.
This is Seb versus Luke.
Animals, these two. God, there is nothing yet to use Sebi there to turn.
And this is what the race came down to. Seb versus Luke going under the bridge.
Go on. Oh. 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 Oh my.
And then Luke had one more go at it at the final corner. And in Seb's defense there, when you turn the wheel in that scenario, nothing's happening.
Yeah, I get it.
Like anyone who's done like karting on slicks, it's sort of that similar feeling where you are nothing's happening.
What a finish though.
Race 2 was fully wet, but we got to start on the wet tyres. Unfortunately, Pete had taken the lead after starting in...
Wait, David's back driving? Williams?
Yep. So Pete went up the inside there, I think from like 4th on the grid, and he's already up into the lead on lap 2. However, he was not very lucky. David making a mistake.
No.
And slamming Pete. I'm almost certain if Pete wasn't hit there, he would have won the race. He would have sprinted away from the rest of the field. What was this one? Oh, this is just a mess. This is funny. This one.
No.
Final corner.
What?
I don't know what was going on with Matt.
He just got too excited, or was he on the dry line?
I don't know what he was doing. I don't know if he genuinely was trying to overtake.
Oh, wait, I think he touches the grass, mate. I don't think, if you go back, he's trying to minimal steer because he knows he's going to touch the grass, and he does. So I think he's understeering, like deliberately under-rotating the wheel to try and not slide out to the grass, then he touches it, and then there are no brakes. Yeah, I mean, he wouldn't have known it was going 3 wide right at the corner.
And so these were the results. It was a decent day. Luke got 2 second places. He's right in the championship hunt. He's still very close to Seb at the top of the championship. Pete, 4th and 5th. I think he'll feel a little bit frustrated that he couldn't get 3rd in the race 1. And then, like I said, if it weren't for the collision with David, I think he would have probably won race 2. And Leo, who's had a really good start to the season, I messed up Leo's qualifying lap because I wasn't that quick. And so he left like a second to me for his last qualifying run. And by 3/4 of the way around the lap, he'd caught me. And so I was pushing as hard as I possibly could. But
wait, it's open queue.
It's open queue, yeah.
No.
So we all go out in one group, and I guess you know the Porsche Cup, the tyres get faster. So you go out and you are just doing 5. You do 2 warm-up laps where everyone's just weaving, and then you do, I guess, 3, or not even that, 2 fast laps, 2 or 3 fast laps, to see what you can get out the car. And yeah, but he got in within the reverse grid. That's what Leo's done really well so far this season. He's been in the top 2 on the grid for race 2, and that's what really matters. So he's having a good season. So
I blame Leo. I'd want more than a 1 second gap behind you.
Well, anyone who's driven against me will know he won't be making that mistake again. He'll be thinking, all right,
3 or 4.
5 seconds, I reckon we're going to be safe here. But no, like, you should blame him because, yeah, I mean, what's he thinking?
Yeah, rocking up behind an AM.
Exactly. One of the slowest AMs.
No.